Now we got this Oklahoma City Thunder debate about, Kevin Durant. What we're not used to is him not taking the big shot. Now there's been a couple clutch moments in the San Antonio series where he's not even asking for the ball. That's not even saying he's taking the shot. He's not even asking for the ball, which is unlike Kevin Durant. Then you got Russell Westbrook out here trying to say to them. What do you have to say about all this, man?
Kevin Durant is the scoring champion. He's the reigning scoring champion.
3 times.
Nobody in the league can score better than Kevin Durant, besides Carmelo Anthony. But we know what happens to Carmelo Anthony. He's deferring too much to Russell Westbrook, flat out. There's no way around it. He also needs to demand the ball, though. It's kind of I don't know. I don't know if he wants to tell. He doesn't want to tell Russell Westbrook what's going on, or they're too good of friends. Because if you're too good of friends, things could fall apart. Because no one wants to tell what the problem is. Blah blah blah. But flat out, Kevin Durant, you 6'11", got the wingspan of 7'6". Nobody could guard you in the league. You could shoot from anywhere. You have a nice stroke, and you could take it to the rack and finish because you're long. You cannot defer in the fourth quarter to Russell Westbrook, who starts jacking up shots when they're down. I don't know if he starts panicking. And he plays hard. I really like Russell Westbrook because he plays hard. He plays with a lot of energy. He's very athletic. And once he gets that mid-range game going, it's over. But for the most part, it's his decision making too. He has to know when to give up the ball to Kevin Durant in the right moments, especially in the fourth quarter. But like I said, it's kind of a two-way street because Kevin Durant, he has to demand the ball.
But this is not the first time that we've seen this.
No, it's not. We've seen it last year.
And it's interesting because it seems like when they get into these big moments, that's when Russell does not want to pass the ball, and we see Kevin Durant defer. Now during the regular season and the rest of the playoffs, they're fine. It's like, oh, KD, take it. They played Dallas. He had no problem in that series giving it up, and he killed in the Dallas series. But it's all of a sudden we in the Western Conference Finals. Like you said, Russell Westbrook wants to be the hero, and Durant's doing this. Like, I don't know. Go ahead. It's like, why is that? Is this a pattern?
I think Russell, and there's no knock against Russell Westbrook. I think he realizes that he's one of the cream of the crop point guards in the league.
Yes, he is.
And he has a mismatch on any given night. So when you have two people like that, especially a point guard, and Russell Westbrook is not a point guard. He has to still develop into a point guard, and he's still young. Russell Westbrook is what, 22 years old? So his upside is, wow. That's why I think one day he might be better than Derrick Rose. But it's also a maturity level thing. He has to mature. Now, I've seen games where he's done it against the Lakers. I'm like, wow. And he kind of did it the other night. He only had, around 12 points, 10 assists, which is not bad, but I think he needs to score a little bit more.
Yeah, he does.
But I think it's all with Russell Westbrook is decision making, and also with Kevin Durant, you have to demand the ball. You have to 4 points and 6 points in 4 quarters. That's asinine. I'm sorry.
I'm with him. Durant demand the ball. Now I know I'm gonna hear this. Oh, now y'all want to get on Durant. Well, I said it. Okay, we just said it. We don't like Durant. Durant doing the same thing LeBron doing. He either letting somebody else take the shot or you passing it himself. We want Durant to be aggressive too. Don't go away from what you do. You are Durantula, man. Do what you do. All right, man. I want to thank you first of all for coming on the show. And for those who don't know, I don't know if we mentioned it earlier or not, but we met through Twitter. We met through Twitter because we both love sports. We both represent ourselves in a respectable business manner. This is how we met. We both believe in basically using our Twitters correctly. I'll let Montezz say because he really wants to get this message across, and I do too because this is something we really want to say to anybody who is listening and watching this show. We want y'all to hear this. So Montezz, give him a little something.
You make it seem like I'm somebody's father, but no. What I'm saying is, I just think it's all how you use Twitter because there's so many opportunities on there. You never know who's watching your tweet or watching you tweet what you're tweeting. And I don't think you should just go out there and tweet whatever that's on your mind, or if it's ratchet or disrespectful. And I try my best not to cuss on Twitter. I barely do. I very rarely do. If it is, it's probably like the A word or something like that. But people you never know who's watching and where it could take you. And I've met some very important people off Twitter. And just for carrying myself in the correct manner. And I feel like a lot of people out there, because we feel like we're young, we can do whatever we want. And that can come back to bite us in the end. So, I've done it when I was younger, but I just feel like we all should, kind of conduct ourselves and watch what we tweet, and that's pretty much it.
I have to agree with Montezz here. I mean, anybody who knew me, before really these last couple of years, I was not even a social network person. I had Facebook, but I didn't put any statuses. The only way you knew what I was doing is if you chatted with me. Twitter, when I first got on there, I didn't even know what to put, but I made a decision to make it, a respectable thing and turn it into business. I'm not saying it's got to be business. If you want to be a doctor, you need to start quoting medical definitions. I'm not saying that. I'm just, like he said, just never know who's watching. We both have met influential people who can help us along in our careers. To my athletes out here, watch what y'all say. You got coaches following you. I got coaches following me for business as a scout. So I have to watch what I put. Even if I don't like something, or I don't like somebody or a player, whatever the case may be, you have to watch what you say to people. Even that subtweeting that y'all think y'all getting away with, stop that, man. That's the message we want to get across to y'all. Watch what y'all tweet, man, because it does matter. Real talk. All right. So, you got anything else to add before we
follow me at Montezz Allen 313, or I'm on Facebook, Montezz Allen, and I'll come out with blogs on Montezz Allen 313.wordpress.com, and that's pretty much it, man. Trying to make it. That's it.
We trying to make it. We the Detroit connection, so we want to be on 97.1 The Ticket, 11:30 a.m. We don't care. We ESPN. We want to do something great. This is what we do. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. His information is going to be at the bottom of the screen. My information is going to be at the bottom of the screen. Once again, go follow us on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook. I don't care. Messages, whatever you want to do. We always looking for a good debate. This is not going to be the last time you see him, because this might end up being my co-host. Real talk, because, we had a good time today. He can end up being my co-host. You never know. So, this is not the end, people. So, once again, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. I can't wait for the next episode. I really can't. So, thank you again for tuning in with Sports Talk with L-Beasley.